I mean, that's a very awkward situation. Alright, so we need to hit the counter spell very, very quickly. I mean, that's awkward. This is exactly the... Okay, that explains quite a lot. Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today the deck that you might know, Poison Dimir. However, you probably never seen this version because it just was created. And the version is a bit different. I wanted to go from this sprinting Dimir of just playing cards and in a moment you are out of gas and your opponent is at 9 poison counters, into more of a control style, because that's the type of deck we usually like to play. So I wanted to get more card advantage in this one. I didn't like... I know there's this black 3 mana thing, it's sorcery spit, it's pretty awful. I really don't enjoy it. However, Bankbuster fixes this problem. It also gives you blockers, and the most important thing, it proliferates very, very well. It means that your whole deck based on proliferate suddenly can put counters on this, and you can have Bankbuster with 7 cards in it, and that means that you will never run out of gas, and that was the big idea for the deck. The other one was having some sweepers. Of course, we are more of a Dimir deck, so we only have Raffin Tower for white, so it means that it's a bit harder to get good sweepers, so we go Path of Peril and Malicious Malfunction, so we have some variety between the, you know, how we play it. And Path of Peril can get cleaved, so you actually can get full board sweep, which means that slowing the game is good enough at some point. And for this, Serum Snare is absolutely amazing, because it not only gives you huge tempo with, you know, bouncing something, and the proliferate on top of it, so while you defend, you still attack your opponent. That's the real deal. It's your win con and defensive play in one. So I really enjoy this one. You know the rest of the deck here, so you poison your opponent with this or this, and then you keep proliferating until he's dead. Lier, I think it's a pretty nice addition. This is your last push. You don't expect this to survive ever. You expect it to play for 9 mana, play this, and get 2 poison from your graveyard into Augury or something like this. And that's usually enough to close the game. If Lier survives, man, you will be having a lot of fun, and your opponent won't. So this is the deck. I really hope you will like it. About the results, all this stuff, we went a little bit below 50%, so fair warning. I think this absolutely preys on slower deck that aren't hyper aggressive. However, if all you see all day is mono red and soldiers, probably this is not your best pick. We have some defense, we can win this game, but it's really hard to keep poisoning your opponent while also defending, and that's what you have to do against this deck. So definitely not our favorite matchup, which is kind of the deal for most of the decks you ever play. But fair warning, guys, other than this, if we are especially mono white, cannot really handle this one. So this is where the deck is at. I hope you will like it. I really hope you will enjoy this one. What is a big upside for this deck? Every game seems really exciting. Like, it's always Razor Edge. It's always like, you know, this puzzle of what I have to do to kill him before he kills me. And that I find that really enjoyable. So this is definitely one of the most fun Dimir decks right now. So yeah, don't forget to subscribe, guys. I really thank you for all the support. Sometimes I have troubles reading all the, not reading, but answering all the comments, but believe me, I'm reading them all, and I really appreciate your support, and I'm so happy that you enjoy the content. I hope you will enjoy this one too. Alright, we're going first, and we have the poison card. That's the important stuff. So let's go with Raffin Tower. I think 4 lands is acceptable. Also, our lands do stuff. We have Mirrex, so we will be mana intensive for sure. And I mean, this is the best opening you can have in regards to poisoning your opponent. Just, you know, start the chain and then continue with the rest of the game. Of course, he will take the planes, so there's no decisions to be made anymore. That's a nice one. I like the card. It definitely gets its moments perfectly. What we don't like from our opponent is definitely a Bankbuster, because that's very annoying to deal with. I want to get him to 3 poison as soon as possible. I want to draw those cards. Alright, let's see. Huh, I see how it is. Okay, let's give him the planes. So I think we are extremely favored in this matchup, to be absolutely honest with you guys. We should definitely win this game. Alright, so 1 damage to the face. I think this is a bit better to use. So, the play for this turn is actually this. This can kill anything, it's really good deal. Mirrex will be for later. Right now we need to make sure that we kill stuff, you know? Well, he gets it back. So maybe let's wait until it resolves. I think it's actually at the main phase, right? But I don't know. I will see. And we'll cast it during next turn. Right now it's double to draw. Alright, draw. Main. And this is the trigger we were waiting for. Oh, and it's directly main phase after it. Alright, gotcha. I wasn't exactly sure about, you know, the interaction. So, yeah, I guess we just take 1 damage, maybe. 1. Alright, what would you do if I used Mirrex instead? Not really great idea. I think this is a great idea. I know it helps them, but believe me, we will never get through this value. What we will do, we will kill him before he uses those cards. And that's the big point. That's the big point. I also don't really want to use it on 1-1 because it doesn't really matter. Man, we even discarded the card. That's pretty cool. Land. I really need the land right now. Of course. Of course. Oh, so fine. Absolutely fine. I think I go with the Bankbuster simply because I have zero belief that I will start drawing my lands. Is that getting destroyed at the end step? With White March? No. Alright. Good, good. I mean, we are not dying anytime soon. Oh, it seems great, but it's so bad for him. It had to be this one, right? Oh my god. Game, you're doing me dirty. We have very good options, but this 1 mana, like, I would just play this into... Or this, right? This into this, yeah, that was the play for the turn. However, we cannot go for it, because 1 mana short. We could also go this into Malfunction to get rid of both of them. Instead, we have to waste Proliferate, I think. So let's do it. Oh, it sucks. I really want those Proliferate triggers, but we are not good enough in Magic to draw our lands right. So we need to go into slower road. We should still be absolutely okay. Like, if he keeps recasting 4 mana spells, like, we do not have any issue with this card, it just dies to our removal for free. Unless he plays another creature, then we need to Malfunction into 4, which means that we need more lands. 1 damage, 16 turns to go. You don't have so much time for sure. Okay, let's hope for a land. Alright. I still have some tap lands in my deck. Alright. I mean... painfully slow, but we are getting there. Alright. That's a Proliferate, and those are some extra Bankbuster cards, so... man, that's a pretty good deal. He might have Emperor, so let's actually do it right now. Because if I get Emperored in response to playing a 4, that's super bad. So, board is clear. No Bankbusters, nothing with haste. And, oh, that's so painfully slow. That's why we bounced it, by the way. It's just, like, he's not doing too much right now. Oh, wedding announcement, this slugfest of being slow. That's really perfect for us. And the endgame will be Lier, probably. So, yeah, I should play this, because there are many cards that I can draw, and I want to know in advance which one it will be. I think we cannot beat, you know, 2 free cards. Man, he didn't even get deep into our life total, and it's already here. Alright, so the play is either Mirrex. No, it's not Mirrex. We just go with Bankbusters. This is the play. We just keep drawing cards for free. It means that we never run out of value, so the only constraint is mana base right now. We kinda miss 1 land, so we are always 1 mana short, but we still get enough value with the Bankbusters that we can, you know, just keep playing cards. I like this version because it gives you this never-ending cycle of just getting more and more poison. All you need is time. If your opponent's deck isn't super aggressive, like they cannot beat you. You never run out of gas basically. Especially with Proliferate and Bankbuster, you just keep playing stuff, it doesn't matter. We can just Utawara it and slow the game down even further. I think I won the pilot, so it means that I will actually use this Bankbuster instead of this one. Because I will never draw those cards, like with all the Proliferate that we have in the deck, it's just not gonna happen. Alright, so I think it's probably... Oh, Paragon, alright. He's getting pretty aggressive. We have Path of Peril as well, so we can actually just, you know, get a sweeper and kill everything if our draw is good. Now it's all lands, makes perfect sense. So we can go Lier. Alright, it's getting somewhere all around. I could actually draw 2 cards with Lier and Curiosity. Is it good enough? I mean 4 cards in total. I don't think it is. We need to use all the value first. Man, maybe this is the play. I play this, I draw 4 cards, and then I finish him on the next turn. I don't think he can deal enough damage, but it's close, so maybe we should be more conservative, you know? I think we go like this. I think it's a good deal. I mean, it's not bad, right? And we still draw a card. So we get hit for 5. And he gets some board, but we have Path of Peril, we keep drawing cards, we keep playing lands, and in the end we have Lier that, you know, gets the job done. Man, single Mindspace Apparatus counter would accelerate us like basically double what we are right now. That's one of the cards I really thought about, but it's not, you know, the responsible choice. You definitely don't want to do this kind of stuff, so he basically wasted all the mana just to draw 1 card, which is probably his only play. It means those 3 cards are not good for the matchup for sure. Alright, some counters, and let's draw some cards. We have Path of Perils in the deck. So, if I play Lier, I have 4 mana, 2 poison counters, not enough. I can kill the tokens. Oh, alright, I think this is pretty good, right? I bounce the Vindicator, and about the rest... We drown them in Ichor? Or we just bounce this as well? Yeah, I think this is the play. Let's go like this. We never run out of gas with all this stuff, so you know, it's pretty good. We have only 1 turn, because Lier will die very quickly. So, Snare first. And then we go Snare. So it increases the poison on him. You want to give him the counter here as well, because it means he draws less cards. He flips faster, but he gets less value overall. And we still have the Bankbusters. We could attack, but it's not what we want. I mean, this is pretty nice. If he doesn't kill Lier, of course he dies instantly, but he probably will. In this case, we will keep up the Bankbuster. I mean, I actually want this one, I think. Simply because I won't be able to draw all the cards anyway. But I might want the pilot. If he plays another Ossification, I will crew another Bankbuster. Like, he needs to do so much removal to just attack with those, you know, tokens. He might have another one. Do we go so hard on this one? Because I might draw 2 lands from this. That's an interesting choice. I will crew. Reason is that he has 4 mana play here. And he probably really wants to cast the Vindicator. It also gives me more life, so even if he lay down arms, like I get some value, I get life. He cannot play the Vindicator, and Restoration of a Gandra is not great. Like it will flip after the game is over, so it kinda gives only planes and some 2-drop, that's it. Lay down arms. And we are back to 16, you know? We have Mirrex, and he's trying to get through the life that we already basically got hit from him. And here comes the flute, because you know it will happen. You know it will be pure lands. Alright, cool, cool. I really like this one. So, Mirrex, definitely a play for this turn. And we have 5 mana spare. 5 spare mana. Alright, I think I kinda know the play. If he plays something extremely expensive, we'll bounce it. If he plays something, you know, strong, oh, Emperor? Emperor discard? That's interesting. I honestly would consider it a pretty decent card for the matchup. Like, it gives very quick response and, you know, buffing, like, extra damage every turn. Like, it gives a lot of random stuff that cannot be easily accounted for. Oh, maybe he has only Emperors. That would explain it, right? This is the card we really want to bounce. 0 instant effect. Alright, alright. Alright, so we make a Mirrex. We bounce the Otawara, with Otawara this. So I think we cannot counter this one. What I want to do is attack him with my token. And I think that might be the game-winning play. Because we are really close, and we need to get rid of this as well. It's already end step. It would be close, but with this deck it's always close. Like, you always get the 10th poison at the moment you are, you know, nearly dying. And here comes... Oh, there was no token, he attacked with 2. I miscalculated this. This is actually good for us, but I still miscalculated this. Poison. And we are very close to killing him. Very, very close. Oh man, I should probably bounce this if I... No, I shouldn't. Alright, alright. We'll probably bounce one of the blockers with double mites, because he wants to be aggressive. Unless he just attacks with everything, then we get rid of one of the tokens, because we are forced to, of course. Alright, some Cardo, you love to see it. 7 mana to go, and one of the spells will get countered. It will probably be the Vindicator, right? Good choice. Check for... like, he's forcing some response, so of course we have to do it. Alright. I think I will proliferate the wedding announcement. I think that's decent. You know what? Let's have some fun in Magic. Amazing, I know. So it means that he flips. Well, to be honest, it probably didn't make much sense, because in the end the game will be over during our next turn, I think, one way or another. Did he play land this turn? He did. And I think this is the counter spell material. This is the best card, because it's basically 2 cards in one. Well, he didn't really have anything to play with, but it's still a very strong card overall. So let's go the Mirrex route, and we kill him on board. Except, yeah, he attacks with 2 creatures. Yeah, of course, lands into lands. Then, oh boy, it's always this close, man, and that's why Mirrex is so important in this deck. Alright, opponent goes first. Our draw not amazing. We don't have the poison card. We don't have Bankbuster to ensure the card advantage, but we might get there. Okay, I think we go like this, and we have from now on untapped land every single turn. That should help, and I have some hopes for the malfunction. Okay, this is a decent draw. The only problem I have with this hand is we cannot start the poison. We have all the proliferate, but no poison. And that makes me think, do we try to dig for it? I think we have to. I think we need to accelerate this. Otherwise we might wait. Yeah, exactly. This is the card we needed. Otherwise we just might be stuck on this for a very long time. We do not know how long till the poison card. It was in the top 3, right? Or top 2, I believe. But it could be at top 5. And then with this you can actually try to dig into it faster. And he didn't know what the what our deck does until now, and now he knows. So I think that should be a decent matchup from now on. Alright, some lands, so we cycle Raffin Tower. That's Neri for sure. And we already have, what, 3 poison and a counter spell, so that's a good start. That's a good start. Alright. We definitely do not counter this kind of stuff. Not yet. And yes, it will hurt me quite a bit, but it slows him down enough that I feel it's worth it. Like, we're at 20. If he had like 1 drop into 2 drop into 3 drop, then I would probably not do this play because I would be too low. But at 20, we can afford, like, it's a good deal. And I want to make sure that whatever I bounce will be something that allows proliferate, because that's the, you know, the strategy of my deck. That's the point. Alright, we keep the chain going. Yeah? Thank you. It is nice indeed. Oh, the Bankbuster was on my mind for sure. With this kind of deck, you usually need, like, you know, 2, 4, 6. This is your mana that you actually want. So for this reason, this is a tap one, and on the next one we'll jump directly from 4 to 6, and it doesn't cost us anything. Alright, I mean, you can do it. You can absolutely do it. And I don't think that's a good play. What he needs is tempo, not card advantage. Like, he has cards in the hand, he just cannot cast them in time. And 3 damage a turn is not enough to kill us, I think. Yeah, of course we cannot... Yeah, I guess he wanted to get it into the graveyard. I think that was the biggest point of his play. But we will just keep going, man. And he's in trouble. That's the problem. He plays very conservatively, but we are the deck that plays differently than usual control decks. We actually kill. We kill our opponents very easily. First, let's draw some cards. I think our wow, those are some decent cards. Let's go for Mirrex and force him to start reacting to us. Oh, the mana is a bit unfortunate, right? If I go Bankbuster. I mean, I think we can. I think we can. It also forces him to do something, you know? Like, it's very bad for this turn, but I think we would... Alright, like... Is that your game plan? Really? Sure. I want to make him, you know, about a bit regret what his strategy pick is. I don't think that's a good one. Like, even with Invoke Disperse, we are way too high to get finished, and he cannot cast Invoke Disperse into Tenacious Underdog. It's not quick enough. And we still chill with a counter spell, you know? I used this one because I want the pilot faster. This is more mana efficient. But I want to have a blocker for free at some point, because this might be the reason we win the game. Alright, so... And on this turn we will counter the Tenacious Underdog, I think. Alright, pretty rough. There's a big argument to go for Mirrex as well. A 3 mana. Perfect. Perfect. No. Alright, now we go with the free Toxic, because that gives us 0 mana, 1 Toxic a turn, and that's really good deal. I should think about playing land more, but I don't want to slow the game. Oh my god, what did I say? Slow the game a little bit. That was what I tried to say. It didn't work out. Alright, take action. 8. Yep, 3 cards are good. Attack with some toxicity. So he needs to kill me on this turn, right? We played this into Cardo, into Drone, into something. I really want to... Can I play? No, it's a cycling. I want to give him the illusion that he might have 1 extra turn. If I play this, it's pretty obvious that I will probably finish the job. And I want him to play for 2-turn Lier instead of 1-turn Lier, because like right now it's a bit scary. Invoke the Spare hits us for 4. Oh, that's a corrupt. I mean, that's a very awkward situation. Alright, so we need to hit the counter spell very, very quickly. I mean, that's awkward. This is exactly the... Okay, that explains quite a lot. Oh, I don't feel great. Easy. I got you. You thought I don't have a counter spell. It was so calculated. Mythic level gameplay. it was pure luck, man. I kinda threw this game and I was just... Yeah, I know, man. It was a pure top deck. Yeah, I don't want to use icons because actually that was pretty lame from me. Alright, however, the game is still not over. He might have another corrupt, right? First, let's draw some cards and see where we are. I mean, this is definitely not the type of deal I really want, so let's cycle the land right now and see what we hit. Definitely the fact that he has not a single creature this game in the board makes it a bit awkward for the round in Ichor. So let's see if he has another corrupt, because that kills us. Alright. It doesn't kill us if he invokes. It doesn't. So I take the damage, because this means he cannot play corrupt, which is the only card that I think would kill us, right? Alright. And I think we won, right? So of course it will get removed probably. And he goes for the next turn Lier probably. Yep. However, now we have a blocker in the form of Bankbuster, so it is a bit easier. And what it really means is that I have a creature in the board that I can target. And that's what we... Oh, hi. Hi. So we crew of the pylon, and he's like, what the hell are you doing, man? And I'm like, I'm proliferating, bro. Like, all day, just proliferating. You don't give me creatures? I have my own, alright? The true win con of Bankbuster, just giving you creatures to play or drown in Ichor. And he wants to get a response. I love it. Oh, that's kinda why I crewed it. Good try, my friend. Good try. I hate my own creatures. I don't like creatures so much that I kill my own. Pure skill, 0 top decks. Definitely we weren't about to lose to corrupt. Absolutely not. Never. Alright, let's go another. Alright, going first. I like it with Bankman. Being on the play with Bankbuster is basically a free card, like free advantage in every way, right? And we are against the only true deck of Magic the Gathering. Alright. We have some nice choices. Do I go for the Augury or the Bankbuster? I'm not sure if I will be able to use Bankbuster at all, to be honest. So he plays something for 2 mana or double 1-drop. I want to flip this first. Oh, alright. Oh! The Mythic level freaking plays. Oh, that's epic. Oh, you will love it. Enjoy. Oh, that's not something they did expect. And now we have Malicious Malfunction or Path of Peril, and they both will clear the board. Oh, first time in Magic. Okay. Okay, that's weird. That's definitely not the follow-up from him I expected. Do we do it again? Do we try to kill ourselves with his Kumano? Yeah, I love the idea. It looks absolutely amazing. So lands we are fine. Bring the Ending seems pretty good. It's very cheap, it's very efficient, and we have mana advantage. So we need to make sure, bro, no Kumano, no counters. I think he has a 1-drop and he wants to get the full benefit of it. Man, imagine being such a great Magic player that you just keep 1 lander and just hope it will work anyway. Oh my god, look at this guy. He's living his best mono red life. 6 damage, that was the big hit for the game. So, now we play cards. I would love to play something cheap. I cannot afford it. And probably we won't get ever better play than this. I mean, you know, better situation than this. It also, like, he has Squee in the deck, so it also reduces the cards in the graveyard. Alright, Epicure. We are at 9. That will be really harsh. Okay. I see. We did not start even a poison. That's great. I could go Path of Peril, I guess. Do I go Path of Peril? I don't know, man. I don't want to bounce this. I don't want to bounce this as well. I think we need to protect our life total more than anything else. Like, he has Burn in the hand, probably. Oh, you are so smart. Alright. That's my mono red voice, alright? Alright. Oh, that will be rough. Oh, definitely this will be rough. It's hard to destroy mono red, even if you have sweepers. The fact it's an enchantment is always so annoying. That's why it's proliferate. Oh, alright. Alright. Okay, this is where we start having some plays. I could bounce the Kumano, but I cannot counter it then. I could bounce the Warfare and throw him down quite a bit, but we don't get any proliferate value, man. This is just so bad. I think we need to go for this one. It means we die to Burn, which is definitely not exactly where we want to be. Oh, shit. Mythic level plays. Alright, cool. So that's actually better for us, because I expected this card to be lethal, and it's actually not. But we didn't hit a single poison card so far. That's the problem. We miss so much proliferate, and we have even more in the hand, and problem is that we are not trying to kill him, and while defending we also need to kill him at some point. So we get rid of this. I get rid of this. So he can miss, and he would be at 5 poison if I ever got a poison spell. Cool. Easy. Oh my god, such annoying game. Such annoying game. We have one land too much, but... Does it mean that we don't play Raffine Tower and wait for the cycle? Honestly, it could be an option for this game. I will risk it, because we have Bankbuster, so we can use a lot of mana. See? Easy magic. Alright, so... I mean, this is extremely important. You main phase this, because you need this first poison counter, and now proliferate equals poison. If they counter this one, okay, I like the card, by the way. We will probably brew something with this at some point. Alright, so this is definitely a Bankbuster turn. Man, Bankbuster is absolutely amazing, and with Mono Blue they cannot really punish it. Never mind, is it? Is it? It is it, I think. Alright, great jokes all around, so next turn it will be probably a removal or the draw into Bankbuster, like draw. I want to keep drawing cards, like I want to make sure, especially that they have red, they might have a Braid. It's a very popular card because of the Bankbusters. So, you know, maybe he's actually thinking about it right now. I think this is an option that he's thinking, should I Braid before he can draw a single card? Alright, I mean, that's a thing. So, enters battlefield, scry 2. Whenever another artifact comes into battlefield, it becomes a 4/4 creature. Man, it's kinda cool. Like, I kinda like this. Man, I'm such a junker. Oh, when I see those cards, it's like, yeah, hell yeah. Alright, so our endgame is fully covered. Yeah, we can proliferate his tablet. That's also interesting pick for some decks. I like the card, honestly. It's hard to use sometimes, and it's kinda slow for a mana rock. But other than this, alright, sure. Alright, we resolve the first one, because now we can do this. And it's pretty cool. before this trigger resolves and, you know, you get the other creature, suddenly he needs to sacrifice this one. He might have a counter spell, but only 3 cards in the hand. And that was his big, like, that's the reason he wanted to do the thing. It doesn't have haste, right? So that's even better for us. You can get some mana. By the way, I think that's the first turn when he can actually use the mana. So you can see that it's a bit slow. He's already at 4. Oh, I think we really messed his play. I think he really counted on this being the win con. Alright, what is this? First strike trample. Alright, alright. And he puts the counter. Alright, I see how it is. So, are we lucky? Oh, I know the answer to this one. So this is equip 1, this is equip 3. I think we will go like this. And we'll proliferate, of course. Now, the curiosity is extremely cheap. So if we draw a single land, we can make another play. Easy. Easy. Alright, alright. But we're at 20, so that's a lot of life. And we have some sweeper that might be useful, but doesn't need to be. When it enters the battlefield, one artifact becomes a 4/4. For as long as this is in the battlefield. Alright. I mean, that's a lot of damage, but we can remove it. So this will... yeah, so everything will die, right? Alright, alright. And that's the tap land. It's going exactly as usual. So... we killed this one, right? Then both creatures kinda die. And then we probably go for the Augury. Man, Bankbuster, 5 cards in the stock. We just don't have time to use it. I still like the land, you know. It's really important that we scale a little bit. Right, so this, yeah. Seems like it. And we say go. If he starts doing cards with it, I'm kinda fine, because my late game should be better than his. So, you know, and it's super slow, so it will take a while. Not even on this turn, the first draw. And when I untap with this, those cards are incredibly important. Like, if he has good follow-up, I still need to fight for survival. If he doesn't have a good follow-up, the game is over. Alright, I mean, sure. That's some damage to the face. That's important to know, that he actually runs burn directly. And we'll probably need to close the game quite fast. Alright, alright, that's a card with proliferate. Alright, fair. I still think we go for the Augury, honestly, because it gives us proliferate on top of the other things. And it also means that we get better selection of the cards for the future turn. We can remove this. Alright, so I don't think Mirrex. I mean, let's go for Mirrex. Let's go. Yeah, so he's at 5. Man, triple Bankbuster, that's a little bit high. And we don't have 1 mana removal, which is unfortunate. It is unfortunate. First strike and trample. I mean, we kinda have to kill it, right? That's the play. Alright, that was rough. We cannot use the Mirrex, but we can... man, we have 6 cards on this Bankbuster. That's kinda insane. Alright, very cheap draw, that's for sure. We have more draw, but we need to pay so much more than him, and we are actually behind on lands because of our draws. For Mirrodin. Alright. Getting scary, nothing gives haste, right? Alright, that's important part. When I can play Lier and cast something to remove the creature, that should close the game, because I don't think he can kill Lier. Sure. 5-1. I mean, that's a thing. The third Bankbuster was really bad draw. I need something that actually gives me value without spending my mana. So if I do this, do I have 2 mana removal? I have. And that should be enough to close the game. Yep, no instants. And that's a game. Man, that was pretty hard. Sure. And now he needs to kill Lier instantly. And even then, he's kinda behind. I could hit him, but that's not how we win. I prefer a blocker. That would be hilarious if we lost the Bankbuster without drawing a single card in the end, which is kinda likely. But he needs to draw removal. Like, I can poison the rest of his, you know, sanity with the graveyard, so he really needs to respect the Lier right now. Forge? Definitely not fast enough. Man, it's so awkward to play with control because he plays, like, every creature he plays can be equipped with 4 different stuff, you know? Alright. So, we Crow, because he has 3 damage spells. There is a chance he would kill a Lier after this deals 1 damage. However, right now, if he kills Bankbuster with his last card, I do not care. There is a chance that he had this card in the hand, and he wanted to bait it. Alright, so, we do this. Yeah, let's just keep poisoning the guy, right? I think we can do it. Yeah, we have 8 mana, so that's 4 poison stacks. And we have the... Oh my god, the Mirrex! Oh no, the Mirrex might got us. No, we have Ichor. Let's get this one. Sure. Man, 7 cards. Let's go for this one. Alright, that's the correct one. We need to use graveyard first, and this is the land. For the future turn, I guess. And this will be... yeah, let's do it again. Alright, okay, this play was played this turn, so we get it. And that's a 10 toxic. Man, that was pretty fun game. At least something new, man. It wasn't mono red, that's great.